Hi, Mr. Unkert here, and in this video, I'm going to look at some HTML5 specific tags that you can use to kind of create boxes on your page with CSS. So in my body, the first thing I'm going to look at is the header tag. And the header tag is like the head of the document. A lot of times that top part that has the menu is the header tag. Within the header tag, you can have a nav menu. That's another specific tag, and that's like a menu. So you could have your links. So going to the home page, now none of this will be styled until we get to our till our CSS, but we would use these elements along with some CSS styling to help style our page. So like a lot of websites, you'll have like a home, about, and a contact page. And you might have links to those in the menu. So this is how you'd set it up in your HTML. And you might even have list items here with the anchor tags inside of them also. And you probably include them in a header. So you have like a top menu, okay? And you want to use these specific tags because when Google goes through your website, these specific tags help to tell what parts of your website contain what type of things. So, you'd expect to have a menu in the header. In the main part, and there's a tag called main, you would expect to have a bunch of your main content, okay? And then you're also going to have footer tags, okay? And in the footer, you might have something like your copyright. So I might say copyright, do the little, this is the code for the copyright symbol in HTML, and then Timothy Unkert, something like that. You put the year here, okay? So that's one thing you can do in your footer. In the main, you have a bunch of different things that you could have. There is an article tag in HTML5, and like it says in an article, you might have, your some article. So you have a heading, and then you'd have, you'd have some paragraph. So this would be your first paragraph. Okay, and then you'd have, second paragraph, so on and so forth. Within an article, you might have a section. And a section is a section of the article, or you could have an article within a section also. So that could be a section of your website, and it also could contain an article inside of that section. Okay. This used to be done by using just what you call a div. So you might have a div with a class or an ID of article or something like that in the past. Okay. You can still have divs. A lot of times what I like to do is have a div with a class of container, and maybe do container 600, and I would make that the max width on that particular div 600 pixels. And I could do that with CSS styling, and I could center it so all the text is centered, and I could style this with CSS so that the max width of this box on my website is 600 pixels. I could also center that. So you see some blogs where they're centered down the middle of the page, and that they would do something like this. You could also give the article a class of container 600. And I'll talk more about classes in the CSS videos, which I have uploaded. So check that out. But these are just some of the basic HTML5 tags that will help Google and other search engines as they go through your site to know what your site is about. So, when the Google bots go through and they see article, they go, oh, there's an article here. And it's in the main part of the website, right? And you also might have something, there's another tag called aside. So this wouldn't be the main content. This might be some other content. Maybe a sidebar. Okay? This isn't what your main part of the page is about. So Google's going to look at that and go, okay, this is something aside. It's not the main part of the content. I'm going to look for the main part of the content and go through that, and that's going to help put your page in the search engine under the correct things. Right? So these HTML5 tags help the search engines to determine what your web page is about. I know this may be a lot of information, but look it over, digest it a little bit, and if you have questions after that, leave questions in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you're interested in web design and development, I'm building a new website called webdevinstruction.com. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Thanks for watching and have a great day.